What's going on, everybody? It's Stas here. So you saw the title. We have to go over 5 stocks that have very high short interest now that could be squeezing in the very short term here. And by the way, I say this all the time when I cover stocks like these. These are very risky. So disclaimer, if you do trade these, which I'm not telling you to do, but if you do, use an amount of money that you're willing to lose. And we'll leave it at that. So with that being said, sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, and let's just dive into the video. Stock number 1 is none other than Bed Bath & Beyond, ticker symbol BBBY. Not to be confused with BBY, which is a different company that is Best Buy. And Best Buy, last I checked, doesn't have too high of a short interest, but best believe, guys, Bed Bath & Beyond does. The short interest is 47%, and if you guys have been paying attention to this stock, this recently ran up to $30 a share, and now when I'm filming this video, it's in the mid-17s. So what I'm going to be watching for, guys, and mind you, look at this, I'm going to be looking for what's going to happen here in the 17s. If you guys take a look a couple of months ago, Bed Bath & Beyond, that is where we had resistance back in the beginning of January, all throughout the beginning of March. 1750 is where this stock was struggling at until it exploded to $35. And now, again, we're at 1750. So we're testing that old resistance as a new support. So if we do crack under, I'd say, 16, 17 bucks in the short term, Bed Bath & Beyond is going to have some work to do on the downside, in my opinion at least, right? This is all my opinion. You know, this could be going down maybe to 12.50, 13 bucks, 14 bucks, right around the 50 SMA here on the 4-hour chart. That'd be the next gap on the downside, and that happens to be support from, you know, back in the beginning of January all throughout the middle of March. So these are some levels I'm watching on Bed Bath & Beyond. And again, it has 47% short interest. Let's see what it does right now in the next couple of days. Very, very important. So the next one is Fubo, which is another one that recently went ballistic. If you guys caught it, maybe you didn't, we're going to cover it in this video. Fubo went from $4.30 up to about $8.20 in one day. And now when I'm filming, it is just under $5 a share, chilling at $4.90. So Fubo's short interest is not as high as Bed Bath & Beyond, but it is pretty high, right around 33%. And I feel like this could be getting ready for another move. Like Bed Bath & Beyond, this is also pulled back in the short term. And right now, we are right by the 50 SMA here on this 4-hour chart. We're testing this point at a higher low. So it's clearly still breaking out, clearly still above the moving averages. Clearly we have a golden cross. We're just cooling off after the stock pretty much doubled up, which completely makes sense, guys, in reality, because if a stock doubles up, it's not going to hold on to those. I mean, it could keep going up forever, but it's going to pull back in the short term at some point, and that's what we're seeing right now with Fubo. So watch it in, I'd say, the low mid 4s. Let's see if buyers start coming in there again. And EVGO is another one. Have you guys seen this one? This has gone crazy in the past couple of weeks. This is not one that's gone up a ton in a single day, but it could at some point. You know, you never know. But recently, it hasn't really done that. But it's gone up a ton over the course of a couple of weeks. You know, back in the beginning of July, EVGO was $5 a share. Now it's at $10. So, I mean, it's doubled up in the past couple of weeks, which is nuts. Past month and a half. And now recently, when I'm filming this video, it's pulled back. Now it's at $10.50. You know, if we do get a buying pressure at about the 50 SMA here at the $10 range, or maybe it runs down to $8.50, $9 towards the 180 SMA, whether it's at 9, 10, whatever, 10.50, if we get buying pressure right around here, guys, on this 4-hour time frame, I feel like we could be getting another move to the upside or the continuation of this uptrend. And honestly, judging on the price action since the end of July, this hasn't really gone under the 50 SMA at all. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up rallying from where it is now, 10, 10.50. So EVGO, 35% short interest. You got to watch it on this pullback for sure. And another one that I haven't talked about ever, I think, is Carvana, ticker symbol CVNV. And if you guys are still here, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, get your 10 free stocks from Moomoo. Link down below. Or you can go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Deposit at least $100, guys, and you get 10 stocks, each up to $2,500. And you could also get 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those are linked down below. And with that being said, let's look at Carvana. Again, I haven't talked about this. I think I might have talked about it a couple times in the course of my channel, but I can't remember the last time. And right now, it's made it on the list of high short interest stocks. It's currently at 28% short interest. And I mean, this stock, the chart explains it. It tells all you need to know. I mean, it was in a bubble, $376 a share back in just a year ago, August of 21. And it just hit $19. I mean, this is complete obliteration. We're talking 95%. So do you understand how much money the shorts made during this time period? An unimaginable amount of money. Now shorts are getting greedy. It's come down to the point of, is Carvana even going to survive at this point? They probably will, but who really knows, right? And they're still piling on, and we have that high short interest. It is very elevated now, which means since it's come down so much, shorts are on here piling up. It's very, it's poised for a short squeeze, in other words, so we have to watch it, CVNA, and that's with all of these stocks, but especially the ones that are down like 99%, 95%, like this one, and it's done well. I mean, it's rebounded in the past couple of weeks. It's rebounded from $19.45 a share. Now it's at 47, so it's done more than a double up in the past couple of weeks. That is the type of move. These are the types of moves that we could see from stocks like that have gone down 95%, high short interest, and it could go up another 50%, no doubt about it. I mean, at this point, it's coming down. It's pulled back from $60 last week, or a couple of days ago, rather. Now it's at 47. It's come down a little bit. Sure, it might come down a little bit more, but at some point, I think we're going to get buyers coming in here to run it back up. So 28% short interest. We got to watch Carvana, wherever the heck you are. I guess you pronounce it differently, whatever. CVNA is a ticker. And the next one is SRG, which is one that I didn't really hear of before, to be honest with you guys. But when I was doing research for this video, looking for high short interest stocks, but not only high short interest stocks, but ones that the charts look pretty decent, I came across this one. SRG, again, is the ticker. I think it's called, Seritage Growth Property, something like that. It might be a REIT. I should have looked into that. I don't think I saw if it's a REIT or not. It's probably a REIT if I were to guess here. And you can see it's currently breaking out. It has been over the past. Yeah, it's called Seritage Growth Properties. It's got to be a REIT, right? So it's moving up here above this multi-month resistance at about $13 a share, which is what I saw, and I'm like, oh, that looks pretty good. It made a move out of there, about earlier. I think that was on the 11th of August. It got to about $14.50. Now it's since pulled back. We've shaken out some weak hands, profit taking. It's come down about $1. Now is the moment of truth. Are we going to get another round of buying pressure? And this has squeezed a ton in the past couple of weeks. Look at this. In the beginning of July, it went from $5 to $11, $12. Then it went in the middle of July from $11, $10 to $13. Then a couple of days ago, earlier in August, it went from $11.30 to about $14, $15. So this could be getting ready for another move here off the old resistance, which is now support, right off that 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart. This could end up ripping, guys. So these are 5 stocks: BBBY, Fubo, EVGO, CVNA, Carvana, and SRG, Seritage Growth Properties. And as always, like what I say with all these stocks, guys, they're very risky. These could go, who knows? They could go to zero. They could triple up in the next couple of months for all we know. We don't know what's going to happen. So for that reason, they're very high risk. And for that reason, we cannot put money in that we're willing to lose. Or at least I'm not willing to do that. You guys can do whatever you want as always, but I'm warning you, right? So if you all found value, hit that like button, subscribe, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Join my Patreon if you want all my buy, sells, call outs, morning videos. That's linked down below. And do not forget to get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit and your 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All those are linked right down below. And who doesn't like free money, guys? Free stocks. So snag up your free stocks. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching as always. Peace out.